to takeoff roll. Here's Scott Francis with his MXS world-class aerobatic aircraft. You are going to love this airplane. It is highly, wildly, incredibly maneuverable. Now, Scott Francis has been flying in airplanes for as long as he can remember. Born and raised in Wichita, Kansas, he flew often with his father, who was an experimental test pilot. Scott received his private license in high school, surface-level aerobatic waiver, and flies in more than 30 air shows each year. He particularly enjoys interacting with spectators before and after each show. From the left, here comes Scott Francis. Possesses a surface-level aerobatic waiver and flies in more than 30 air shows each year. He particularly enjoys, I've read that part, and when he isn't flying at a away show, he can be seen performing at the Flying Circus in Bealeton, Virginia, every Sunday from May through October. The aircraft that he is flying is one of only 12 in existence. It is the MXS out of North Carolina. Their website is mxaircraft.com. It is an all-carbon fiber monoplane, weighs 1,179 pounds, has a Lycon AEIO, yeah, I know, you want to do that old farmer thing, AEIO 540. What that stands for is aerobatic engine, inverted and 355 horsepower, maximum speed of 310 miles an hour, with a roll rate of an incredible 500 degrees per second. Now keep your eye. Whoa, look at that. There's that roll rate. Now he's pushing out. Oh, those are negative G's right there, forcing the blood to his brain. Very, very painful maneuver. And he continues to do it. Oh, right there. That's about 4 negative G's. Now, as you are standing or sitting, you're experiencing 1 positive G. 1 positive G pushing you into the face of the planet. Well, in an airplane, you can go positive, which means you're pulling on the stick, or you can go negative, which means you're pushing on a stick. And when you start pushing into negative G's, oh, baby, they can hurt. Because of our physiology, it pushes the blood away from your brain a lot better than the negative G's, which force the blood to your brain in extreme G situations. The positive G's, if you pull too many and the blood gets away from your brain, you can gray out or black out, depending upon how hard you're pulling. When you're inverted, it goes the opposite. You can red out. Once again, it's a guaranteed quick way to get a heck of a headache. Scott Francis, 55 horsepower in this airplane. Rolling the airplane around. That is a big, fat old barrel roll there. Look at the pull on that. That was 6 G's onto the vertical there. Then he rolls it over inverted. 500 degrees per second. Well, that's 1 1/4 rolls per second with change left over. This thing is quick. Diving down for some airspeed. He's got this baby rocking and rolling. Keep your eyes on Scott Francis. Look at that roll rate. Holy moly, Batman. And there's more of those negative G's. Ow. Oh, headache, headache, headache. Airspeed is bleeding off. Watch for what he's going to do. He pushes over the top. That's called the Humpty Bomb. Oh, baby, and one spin on the way down. Why? Because he can. Demonstrating not only the strength, but the maneuverability of this airplane. Scott Francis, the MXS. Ouch, to coin a phrase. This is one airplane, and when you start yanking on the stick, you better be serious about it. Sideways, right to knife edge, and climbing. That's when you know you got a ton of horsepower up front. Back onto the vertical again. Let's keep an eye on what he's going to do. I'll bet he's going to do a hammerhead. There it is. Kicks the rudder. The airplane rotates right around. One moment you're looking at the sky. The next time you're looking at the ground. You're thinking, yeah, I better pull out about now. Coming up over the top. Right there, he's weightless in that airplane, but not for long. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 snap throws coming around. Normally an avalanche is one step roll on the top of an inside loop. He did a bunch of them. That's got to be a heck of a ride. And I have to tell you people, aerobatics is the ultimate roller coaster, but well, there's a caveat with this. While those high roll rates look spectacular, there's a problem with them. And that is when you start the maneuver and you stop the maneuver. You will bounce off either side of the cockpit. Scott will come out of this airplane and he could have bruises on him from not only the belts, but bouncing off the sides of the cockpit in this airplane. The roll rate, the starting and stopping is that violent. Whoa. This is one outrageous airplane. Now I understand that the wing on this airplane is built like a bridge. It can withstand plus or minus 16 G's, 16 times the force of gravity. The human body upper limit is about 9, although some pilots have hit 11 G's, but they haven't held it for long. It is not only painful, but you can also get hurt doing it. Those of you with back problems know what I'm talking about. Scott Francis down low and fast. Look at this baby scream. Knife edge, there's your photo pass. Look forward to watching Scott Francis fly because I just cannot believe the performance and the capabilities of this aircraft. To say that they are extreme would be selling it short. Back onto the vertical again. You can see the airspeed is bleeding off. Let's keep an eye on it. This might be a torque roll. Yes, it is. Look at that. It's the torque of that engine. 540 cubes, 355 horsepower, rotating the aircraft around. Oh, what a ride Scott is having today. Smoke is back on. He's diving down to the airspeed, build up the airspeed, heading for the runway. This is the beautiful part. Right now, that engine's getting a lot of cooling air through it. Rolls it inverted. The airplane flies inverted like it's on rails. Scott Francis really racking this airplane around. I don't know about you, but I think he's having way too much fun with this airplane. Now, I'm guessing one of these days he's going to come by here with a genuine banana pass, and this looks like it might be it. So once again, get those cameras, camcorders, get whatever recording device you're going think? Is that the ultimate roller coaster ride or what? For those of you who love roller coasters, you would get such a thrill out of this airplane, that's for sure. You get thrown around like you've never been thrown around before. Sounds like fun, but at 71 years of age, I think I'm going to pass on that ride. Thank you very much. Coming around from the right, setting up for his landing, here comes Scott Francis in the MXS, one of only 12 built. I do believe you would call this airplane a hot rod's hot rod. And he makes it look so easy. Scott, my man, you are the master of great landings.